Hello, Taurus. I was just going to say Aquarius again because I was talking to somebody about being Aquarius. But hello, Taurus. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma of My Psychic One. Let's do your reading for the week of November 25th through December 1st. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you in the States. And no, I don't want to talk about the holiday itself, but enjoy your family while you can. And we're finishing up Mercury retrograde. Was a tough one for sure. Alrighty. So let's start with your general reading for money and decision making and work, etc. Your general spread right here. First thing that comes up is King of Coins, Ten of Wands, King of Cups. Ooh, we have the Sun card. I like it. The Queen of Coins. King and Queen of Coins alike. So that tells me that not only are you nurturing your money, but you're being moving forward with your money and decision making. Ten of Wands is anxiety though. So if you're feeling a little stressed out, just know the Sun card's chilling right here and it's telling you things are going to be okay. There's a lot of celebration on the rise for you. King of Cups is telling me that not only are you mastering your money, you're mastering your emotions right now. So the Ten of Wands, though, is anxiety. That's not mastery. That's fear mentality, and it's not abundance thinking. So whatever little deadlines and things that are coming up for you that's causing you anxiety, clear that shit. Doesn't serve you, right? We have the Ace of Coins, which is an abundance of money coming your way. We do have the Tower card, so maybe that's why some of the anxiety is hanging on here, telling me that you've had a rough couple months. I do have the Empress card, which is exciting because that's telling me that you're protecting your foundation, protecting your family, coming at things from a very nurturing standpoint. We have the Queen of Coins here as well. The Tower card is indicating that it's been rough. Things have been kind of tumbling down around you and you're taking a good long look around and building from that foundation. So for you, Taurus, you're really striving in this chaos right now and coming up out of it. Seven of Swords is your indicator that things are about to get significantly easier. I have the Seven of Swords. That's the clouds clearing, okay, at the end of the day. Knight of Wands, Three of Coins, Six of Coins, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, so the fun thing that I see about this, though, is the Ace of Wands tells me that even though you're feeling like you're doing new things and you're almost feeling like you're biting off more than you can chew, which isn't the case. The Ace of Wands is saying that your toolbox has everything in it that has you equipped for whatever it is you're required to do. Ace of Cups telling me that the next little week you're going to love whatever it is you're coming up against. Page of Wands, if you're doing some education, taking an online class or teaching. I also see that you will be busy. So very busy. So even though you've got a short work week, some of us, we do have the Three of Coins, which tells me that you're going to be on your feet and busy quite a bit. Knight of Wands, don't be impulsive just because you have a lot on your plate. Think clearly, take a step back, slow down a little bit. The Ace of Coins is telling me that you have some money coming your way, whether it's a bonus or some surplus, etc. The Ace of Coins is telling me that your money's on the up. Me likes. Okay, so let's pull some cards for you for the relationship portion. All right, here we go. This is for your love and relationship energy, Taurus. All right, here we go. Ugh, the Tower card. So what's up with that? So notice we have the Tower card in your last set, and this one here is telling me that you're feeling as if things are falling apart. And the chaos is where you really truly see people and their true motives. And if somebody has a temper or if somebody's really throwing the attitude around, let them show you their nature. This is what you gather information from. You want to hear what they have to say? Get them mad. We have the Fear card. We're afraid to lose someone. We're afraid to make them mad. We're afraid to say what's on our mind. Queen of Cups, that's love. So we have the Five of Pentacles here. What I'm concerned about with the Five of Pentacles is that's nigh on to depression. It's not quite there yet, but it is hopelessness. I don't like that for you. So when it comes to your relationships, you really feel as if you don't have any power or ability to manipulate, change, control. And what's true is we can't control anybody else. We can't control their behavior and whatever. We can limit our involvement in it. We can limit our exposure to it. We can limit how it affects us. But we can't really control other people. I do see the Queen of Cups here. That's a good sign. Queen of Swords. So this is us lashing out when things aren't going our way. This is us being aggressive and sometimes saying some things that might not be kind. We're feeling a little overwhelmed in our relationships. Eight of Pentacles is things repeating over and over again and not feeling as if there's any movement on it. We do have the Death card paired with the Tower. Paired with the Justice card can sometimes mean divorce. Sometimes the Death card references change. You're craving a change. You're craving a renewal. Now think of this as a baptism though. This isn't a death and an ending and a terrible thing. The Death card often just means things need to change and there's some renewal on the rise for you. Your biggest problem though that you have is the Nine of Wands, which is fatigue. You feel like you're tired. You're doing things over and over again. And notice you have the Eight of Pentacles, which means things aren't changing. So you're feeling frustrated with that. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That's a match set, which I like. However, your obstacles with relationships right now is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords has to do with you being sitting on the fence, not sure what it is you want to do. Remember, I always say indecision is a decision. And sometimes when we don't make a choice, an option is removed from possibilities based on that. Some choices have an expiration date. We do have the Three of Swords, and that plays with the energy of miscommunication. So the Queen of Swords up here is the bitch card. That's being bitchy. So if we sit here and we're frustrated and lashing out at others around us, we might be creating some of the drama that's in our space. However, sometimes that card is absolutely necessary and needed when someone challenges a boundary and you really have to speak to it. And as a paramedic, I used to tell people all the time, my partner would say, how is it that someone can cuss you out because you're being firm with them? And at the end, they're saying, I love you. And I'm like, sometimes that's all some people hear. That's sometimes all they need. That's sometimes what they need in order to stop the cycle. It's you sticking the spoke in the wheel and saying, that's enough. And that's absolutely necessary in life sometimes. If we don't speak to it concisely and firmly, people will run us over. We do have the Emperor card, so I do feel like someone's dealing with that energy, and that's being forceful, being aggressive, being controlling, etc. So you're kind of getting sick of it. So that's what's going on with your relationships. I do have the Queen and King of Cups, which is a match set though. And so as we have that, we have two people that are in love with each other. We have two people that do have love and affection. We have two people that are perfectly balanced. However, all of this is going on. Get to the bottom of it. Like I always say during Mercury retrograde, heal it or kill it. So you got to kill off the relationship, or you need to heal those components that are hurting you. In either case, we can't sit in the middle. It's time to decide, because we have the Death card here. So it's time for changes to happen. However, there's so many elements to this. There's so many things that are going on with the Seven of Cups. You just don't know where to start. Let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients and see what we have coming up. If you want a one-on-one with me, you know how to do it. karmaondeck.com, or you can find me on My Psychic One. Let me know where you are in the world, what you like, how you feel your reading went. Let's pull this card for you, Taurus. Thunder and Lightning. There's no other card in this deck more like the Tower card than the Thunder and Lightning. Okay, let's take a look and see what that is. It says power. So this might even be a power exchange for you. This might even be a power struggle, or, passive aggressive control. Somebody's always pushing their will onto yours and you feeling a little powerless with it. So it says power. You have so many strengths, yet, listen to this. You have so many strengths, yet you allow people to take away your power. When your words are discounted or your actions mocked, your light fades. You may tell yourself it doesn't matter as long as you know the real truth, but the danger comes when you start to believe others' dismissive attitudes towards you. That was that boundaries we were just talking about. Damn. Now is the time to take a stand and to assert your authority so you can grow fully into your power and shine your light. So authority implies the word that we have authority over others. I don't really like that reference very much. However, it's true. Like, does anyone have authority over you? Does anyone have any, real way to poke into your business? Otherwise, you deny not only yourself, but others who could benefit from your gifts. Draw inspiration from the electrical charge of lightning. Learn the authority of thunder and stand bold. Never give your power away again. So the incantation says, spiteful words I won't allow. I no longer will scrape and bow. I grow in strength, not silently. I reclaim my power, become more truly me. And it says here, lightning is a buildup of energy seeking release. If you're feeling that tension, it's really truly all about not setting those boundaries. It's about, anger and resentment really boil down to you having the inability to communicate clearly. So if you're feeling resentment and frustration, start setting those boundaries. It's kind of hard to do when someone has an anticipated expectation of how you're going to act and then you act differently. It's kind of harder to make a whole 90-degree angle when you could be making small degrees of changes in the beginning. So good luck on that one, guys. Tread softly, be kind to yourself. I'll catch you on the flip side. Meanwhile, see me on the lives. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.